Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Lies of P. Last time, we reached the top of Manus' tower, confronted Luxasia, and put Sophia to rest. We gave her peace, and got a new song for it. It's sad. This time, we are going to go and get some damn friggin' answers. Cause, yeah. Manus and Geppetto have some, explaining to do. First off, let's go talk to Vanini. God.
You may not be aware, but I am an orphan. In fact, my parents were murdered before my very eyes. The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlecchino. I'll never forget his insane laugh. I have been fitting puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. But this is our last shot. The last clue. If this doesn't break through the static, then nothing will. But the key to all this is Geppetto. He's really our only hope. And it's up to you to save him. Go on and take the wavelength decoder. Even if I failed, you might be able to find more clues. You're someone who doesn't give up. Who knows? If you need to hear it, just use the Stargazer. Here, take it.
King of Puppets message. So this is not really any different than our last message that we would have heard from our good friend, the King of Puppets. But yeah, we can freely listen to it again at any point in time. We'll take our gold coin fruit. And how are we doing on resources? Check this. Okay. We have a bunch of things that we can sell again. I want to make sure before we go into that final fight that we have essentially everything locked down. We're not really forgetting anything. Let's see here. Actually buy a few things. We don't need you. Take 5. This we're gonna actually take 10 of. We'll stock up 3 there. Reason for this is that we're going to be confronting everything towards the end. Like I said, Manus, and we're going to be confronting Geppetto. So, I want to make sure that we have our inventory kind of sorted out, that we're not having to come back here, but I think we are. We already took care of... Yeah. I think we already took care of everything that we could, apart from maybe the minor side quest of the one girl's comrade that turns into a monster, but that doesn't really give you anything other than, we could do it for Ergo. No, we'll be gaining a lot of Ergo off of this in general. I think we've made all the preparations that we could possibly do. Let's not waste any more time. So we're going to be spending a lot of time questioning Geppetto. That's where a lot of this video is going to be spent. Oh boy. Buckle up, buttercups. Put on the disruption +1. Slightly heavy, really. We're having this problem again. Oh no! You're all at 18.9. Oh, we'll put on the regular spaced armor liner. We've got the Blue Guardianship Amulet +1, the Patience Amulet. Not gonna really swap that out for anything. We've got the Hunter's Amulet for increased Ergo gain. Do I really want to put anything else on? Stream Modification Amulet will probably work much better next run. Nameless One Amulets has a chance. No. This fully butters damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. No. Yeah. Red Fox Amulet. This is just +3 from Vividine Technique. No. Could put the Iron Wall Amulet on, but that'll probably put it at 8. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's pop a star fragment. Get this show on the road. No more wasting time.
This is Ergo. Is it not magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution. Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus, who will transgress even God. Bow down to your God, who will be born now!
Pun completely intended. You are crazy.
Show me everything you have.
God, you are
Puppet of Geppetto.
thought. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a Luxacian one. I was pretty disappointed in myself with that fight last week.
This is evolution. Behold, as I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true god.
Still creepy as always. Oh, I just noticed that you can see all the people he's absorbed. wanted to, but meh. This kind of goes to show, man, this is kind of a joke. Man, this is truly pathetic.
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet my Sophia keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty, or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her? Sophia, what have you done to her? Yes, I suppose that was her wish. Sophia was always wise beyond her years. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart is a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out, Fortune Bento.
And then we've got the Fallen One's Ergo, and the Arm of God again.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but it sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, we do know one thing that we still have to do.
Huh? That's...
Yep. Starting off, we're going to level up our capacity a little bit. To just seek that error for things, and we're going to head right back to the hotel. No, that suck. I'm such a liar. Let's head over to good old... No.
I want to give Alidoro's belongings to someone who knows their worth. It's what he would have wanted. If you can prove your worth, his weapon is yours.
Let's pick up. Noblesse oblige. Manus' club.
Welcome to...
Okay. Let's go on a little bit of a selling spree here. So you. All fine. Let's head over here. Modify Legion arms. We need 2, 4, 9, 12. We need 15 more caliber before all of the Legion arms are fully maxed out. Probably won't see that anytime. Back.
Welcome to Hotel Prop.
Oh, install the duplicate weapons. Ooh. You. And now that we have the Lada F350 frame, we can go ahead and actually sell everything below that. For this is that we're not really going to need any of that anymore. I'll go ahead and do the same thing with these. Careful not to sell your +1 versions of your various murders. I think I just did sell one of my +1. Oh well. We'll get another one during the next playthrough. Wanted to do that because it does give us a little bit more. And we are just essentially looking for as much as possible. Other thing that we're going to do, you know, this is a little bit off the beaten path on what we typically do, but I want to listen to all of our records.
I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krot Central Station.
All of those are activated. Okay. Need 8 more quartzes and then whatever we can get.
Montre-moi la lumière. Garde-moi, s'il te plaît. Sors-moi de cette obscurité. Écrase
Wingwise, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Antonia is dead. It doesn't feel real. She was sick, but her personality was so formidable. The hotel feels empty without her. I would have done everything I could to help with weapons. Damn it. I'm so tired of people I know dying. So you'd better not die. If you can't stay alive, I'm gonna beat you up. You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst.
There is nothing you can actually upgrade since we did just sell all our materials, but I did want to just go around talking to everybody.
Ah, the hotel seems truly empty now that Lady Antonia has departed. She was the closest person I had, you know? All that with my parents happened when I was just a child. These halls are truly cavernous now without her. And her music. She was a terrific pianist before she fell ill. Now it's up to us to protect this hotel. Her home and ours. Losing someone never gets easier. I always welcome friends.
The House of Vanini even...
Welcome to...
So yeah, I wanted to actually take this time and ask you guys, how are you guys enjoying the series? And this is mainly directed at the YouTube comments. Are you enjoying it? Are you not liking it? Are you preferring different content that I create? Or is it something that's kind of like, it's there, I'll watch it every once in a while? Give me your thoughts in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. I want to improve. I want to do better. I want to do more. And whatever I need to do so, I will happily look to do it. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. Now, besides us just sitting here for, like, straight up, what would be 30 minutes listening to records, we do actually have a reason for this. And that is, I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it off stream. I didn't want to sit there and do this off stream for the purposes of, it actually does have a purpose. Every single one of the records in Lies of P gives you points towards a hidden stat called humanity. It affects a few things, one of them being this. I don't think we're going to have enough humanity to get this. in this playthrough, and we might just end up having to save it for the next one. Because one of the... Yeah. We're nowhere near this. I think I'm gonna let this one just play out. I actually just took a quick look at the gauges for like what we potentially should be seeing. And we're like nowhere near the proper amounts to see what we actually need for that. So because in this one we're going from the free from puppet strings ending, so I kind of had to be a little bit puppet and a little bit human. But does mean that I do get to stop wasting so much time. Right off rip, I recommend you swap to Electric Blitz. You have... we want Disruption on, yes. Disruption, your particular resistance isn't going to matter here all that much. I do recommend no, not spaced. Fiber reinforced. You're going to be dealing with an opponent that does primarily slash damage, so I recommend reducing that as much as possible. Obviously, your F350 frame is going to be your best frame. By this point in time, you should be more than leveled up. Case in point, we're at level 206. This is the second playthrough. We've spent almost 80 hours in the game. Almost 75, technically. Wish Stones. Recovery Wish Stones, always useful. I recommend that. If you have access to other sorts of Wish Stones, I recommend those instead. Kind of take your pick on whatever you'd like in that regard, but personally, I'm going to go with our Healing Wish Stones. Fable Catalyst will be helpful here. Moonface Pocket Watch can go away. Put on more Electric Blitz here. What else can I recommend? I recommend putting on a special purification ampule in place of your regular purification ampule. I'm also going to recommend you pop a special resistance ampule beforehand. And for my sake, I am actually going back to 2 dragons. All that out of the way. Pop that. Get that prepped.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
We know what he does if we give him our heart. We're refusing him.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking
And you
my
insist
heart.
on killing everybody at the hotel.
Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished, like you. In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. My son.
So we have our fight! Meet the nameless puppet! Geppetto's true son and our real body. Remember, he is a puppet!
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
He is extremely dangerous and will...
I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome puppet. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
And yes, he can use all the same skills we can. He can heal himself.
Most father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself. It's full of nothing but regret. If only I had spent more time with you. If only I had read you your favorite book. Father to son.
And this is where the true fight begins.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay. Been a while since I've done this fight. I was hoping for a clean victory. Or a cleaner one than that. So yes, at this point in time, you've locked yourself into one of the two other endings. You can no longer just freely give up. You must... Well, actually, you can give your heart right here. If you choose to... What am I saying? You can give your heart right there. I wasn't seeing too much... He considered a corpse? I could have sworn he's considered a puppet. Actually... Go with acid. I could have sworn he does more disruption attacks. I must be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No one wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Thank you.
If you can't find those memories, well...
Okay, and we're already back in phase 2. Much, much better. That suit... that look suits you, Nameless. It really does. You crazed monster.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
turn into Luxasia. I can already feel it. I can already feel it in my blood. This is gonna turn into a refight like Luxasia. And I'm gonna hate it. I know he was not resistant to something. Is it fire? Did I have it right?
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memories with me.
There's so many unnecessary deaths.
I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
Like this.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Crap. That's probably gonna be death. Nope.
You're someone who knows.
Stop right there. Checkmate. Get the hell out of here.
Were you going to destroy Carlos' heart? No. You're just a useless puppet.
That hurts, Geppetto. That stings. So we put Sophie to rest. We gave her peace. And the people at the hotel are safe. And Geppetto is dead. Which sucks. And we didn't actually, we gave Sophie a piece, but we weren't able to save her safely. Damn, this is a lukewarm ending. Yeah, no, we're going back. Nope. Pause, timeout, cut, fade to black.
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
God damn it, Jianzhu.
Take your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Always sends chills down my spine seeing that. If you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Do you wish to continue? No! We're going back to Hotel Krat. Because there are other things for us. Much like how the last playthrough, I believe this one, much like the last one, has things post-credits.
You have been such a great help to Master Vanini. I will do my best to be of assistance in return.
This great disaster, the Krat crisis, has left no one unaffected. But it's over now, thanks to you. We are all in pain. We're all hurting. But now it's time to begin healing. I will do everything I can to help. Together, Compagno, I think we really can make Krat if not the entire world, a better place.
So yeah, let's chat with everybody.
So much has happened. It's bewildering. But it feels like there is hope. Even here in godforsaken Krat. It's all because of you. So thank you. Though I suspect you haven't told me everything.
I don't want to tell you everything. God, where do I even start with that conversation? Palandina still does not have any of his memories after erasing his art. It sucks. That's how we end off. Oh. Hello. What are you doing here?
Oh,
yes,
did I scare
you
you?
did.
It's me, Hugo. This whole thing has inspired me. I'm going to try to be the Alidoro of a new generation. I will also keep looking for the relic's true owner. Check in with me anytime. A great weapon calls for a great... Sorry, no, pronouncements aren't my thing. As always, prove that you're worthy.
We shall prove that we are worthy. We have two things that we can pick up here. We have the Proof of Humanity, which is the weapon that the Nameless Puppet used. Giant scissor blade used by the Nameless Puppet. It is a double-edged sword that can end one's freedom, or grant it by cutting the strings of manipulation. Puppets are tied to strings. Humans have cut their own strings. The boy made a choice and became human. We will not be taking that, though. We will be taking Piercing Hatred Amulet. Immunity to all attribute status ailments. Yes. So this should, if I remember correctly... I'm actually going to pull up the stuff here for it. Yes, okay. So this will only apply to the normal status amulets. This means electric shock, overheat, decay, and corruption. Break, shock, and disruption all will not be. They are considered special status amulets and thus not be afflicted by them. This can be effective against a lot of the early game bosses. Basically everything leading up to the cathedral. This can even be effective on some late game bosses like Laxasia for the electric shock. Still very, very solid amulet. We won't be using it, but it is still there. Also be taking our level up here. We're going to pump capacity again, just to make sure that we don't run into that same issue that we had last time. I'm going to visit Palandina here.
Welcome, child.
Because you should have... Okay, I'll actually buy this, because we're going to need it. Buy 2 stabilized alchemical boosters. I'm going to head right upstairs. I think there should be something. There. And nothing here. Nope. Thought there would be. But I am mistaken. I'm sorely mistaken. We still have our general message from Paracelsus, aka Jianzhu. Ganjo. We'll grab our gold coin fruit, as always. We'll play the role of farmer. We'll grab the Letter of the Eternal, which we've already read before. And ooh, what do we want for the next playthrough? I think we are going to take a couple of you. Grab 3 of you. I think that's gonna be it. Yes, we are on to the last run of this. We'll be going through the game one more time. Oh, fascinating. I like fascination. Fascination's good. In any case, I've been your host, XFAngel98. If you enjoyed the show and you enjoyed watching, feel free to follow. Share the stream around, I'd greatly appreciate that even more. But more than anything else in the world, you guys being here has been more than enough for me. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment, like, and subscription. And why don't you go and check out some of the other content that we do here. But in any case, let the record spin.
Je t'ai rencontré